Welcome to Heroclix's House of X unboxing. We got the brick right here in the mail today. Can't wait to open it. Well, let's see what we got inside. This is the first booster. We got Dr. Alia Gregor, Tempus, looks like she's carrying a hula hoop, Corsair, Armor. If you haven't seen the X-Men anime on Netflix, by the way, give it a watch. It's not bad. And Sage. Armor reminded me of it because she comes out in it. And out of these characters, we're going to take a look. You know, it's been a while since I've seen Corsair, but it looks like he's common. I want to see what Tempus here has in store. Okay, so there we go. Tempus. She's got the 5 keyword and X-Men keyword. The 5 Tempus, her trait. When a friendly character is chosen for the Krakoan revival trait, opposing characters can't use probability control until the end of your next turn. So, I mean, the Krakoan revival trait already looks good enough to me. You know, where they just keep coming back. And then on top of that, they had these kind of effects to it. It's gonna have some, we're gonna have some fun times with House of X. Unstuck in time, probability control, but may use it any number of times per turn, targeting a different character each time. Wow. When she uses it, except the first time this turn after resolutions, roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, deal her 1 unavoidable damage and remove her from the map. If you do at the beginning of your next turn, an opponent chooses a character on the map, place her adjacent to that character. Okay, I like that. That's very unique power, if you want to call it that. There's her dial. Incapacitate 2 targets. Late dial pulse wave with perplex with sidestep. That's actually a really good, pretty good dial. 50 points may be a little steep, but I don't know. I mean, that using that probability control any number of times per turn, it's pretty crazy. And then, I mean, okay, you have the chance of, you know, rolling that 1 or a 2, but I got to try her out to see if it's worth it. And on top of that, she has improved targeting. Can make range attacks even though she's adjacent to characters. Let's go to the next booster. So far, so good. Let's see what we have for booster pack number 2. We got Uncommon Wolverine, Uncommon Mr. Sinister, who I want to say looks pretty extravagant for an uncommon. Wolverine's not too bad either. Trinary. I knew there was a binary. I didn't know there was a trinary. Now I do. Ooh, Iceman, rare. There we go. And Sage. I'm going to go with Iceman. There's several Icemen out there, and I mean, some are good, but I don't feel like there's one out there for me that I guess is tailored more to my playstyle. So I want to see if this one is any good for me anyway. So we got Iceman, Marauders, X Factor, X-Men, and Pirate keyword. A trait that says limbs freeze and shatter. When an opposing character within 6 squares misses Iceman, Give that character a frozen limb token. Characters with one or more frozen limb tokens modify attack -1. When a character with a frozen limb token hits Iceman, remove its frozen limb tokens. Okay, so he can go around giving -1 attack to a lot of enemies. Of course, they have to miss him, which starting 18 defense, okay. And he's got a special power in his defense, which is barrier, toughness, energy shield, and deflection. Okay, so you got to keep your distance with him. So that way you can get several misses and hopefully spread those frozen limb tokens around. His 6 range will help with that. Psychic Blast, 2 targets. This looks like a not too bad Iceman. We'll see how he does when we try him out. Okay, booster pack number 3. We've got Bishop. Looks pretty good. Dr. Alia Gregor. I think that's the second one we've gotten for Dr. Alia Gregor. Maggot. Oh, he's a super rare. Okay. Chode. I like the fact that I'm seeing, this is what, the second Star Jammer I've seen? Emma Frost. This one's the uncommon. I don't know if there's more Emma Frost out there. But, oh man, you know, Chode looks good. He looks cool. But this is a super rare. So, I am going to go with looking at the super rare to see what I got here. Learn a little bit about Maggot. Maggot has Generation X keyword, X-Men, and Animal keyword. Okay. Because of maggots, I guess, right? His trait, it's kind of gross. Free. Generate an eeny or meeny bystander unless Maggot bystander of that name has been KO'd. Each has max 1. Okay. But it's how I live trait, free. Remove an adjacent eeny or meeny bystander from the map. If you do, remove all of that bystander's food tokens and give them to Maggot. Do I want to know where this is going? Okay. Trait, my digestion is weird, free. Remove a food token and choose 1. Heal 2 clicks, or this turn Maggot can use charge and modifies combat values +1. I like all the options that we have here with Maggot and all the things he can do for free. So let's check out his bystanders. There's Eeny on the left with charge, combat reflexes, exploit weakness, tiny of course because they're maggots I guess. Meanie has poison but no exploit weakness. And what is that? External mouth. When Eeny hits, give it a food token. When Meanie hits, give it a food token. Okay. So they have to hit so they can get that food token. There's his dial too, by the way. Starting click probability control. Stealth late dial with perplex for 40 points. Looks good so far. That's kind of gross. Okay, so you generate an Eeny or a Meanie bystander. And then you can remove them from the map to take their food tokens off of each time that they've hit. And yeah, this looks like a lot of fun to play. X-Men Generation X, I don't know if there's many Generation X characters around, but definitely in an X-Men team. I'll see what we can come up with. Maggot, that was cool. We've got Elixir, Storm. Ooh, she's a rare. Forge. Cyclops. Uncommon. Okay. And Psylocke. Storm is probably my favorite X-Men, so I'm gonna want to look at her dial. I'm a bit biased towards Storm. Oh, and look at this. We got another Krakoan Revival. Bystanders card. And a team-up card by the same character we're actually going to look at. Storm. Cool. Okay, so let's look at a regular card first. Let's see what she's got here. Storm, Marauders, Quiet Council, X-Men, and Pirate. Krakoan Revival. Refer to the Krakoan Revival Bystanders card. I'm not going to bore you with the details. I'm sure you all have seen those spoilers for the Krakoan Revival. Her trait, my best. No, the main bolt is still charging. When Storm hits with a range attack, after resolutions, give a hit character a lightning rod token. When Storm targets a single character with a lightning rod token with a range attack, she modifies damage +3. Okay, that's a lot of damage. At the end of your turn, remove all lightning rod tokens that weren't given this turn. Okay, so she still has to hit with the range attack. That character gets a lightning rod token, and if you hit them again, it's an extra 3 damage. And she's also got improved targeting characters, so she can shoot past characters. So let's look at her dial. Yeah, okay. Lots of 11 attacks, which is great. Perplex, Leadership, Indomitable. 2 targets, 7 range. This Storm looks beastly. She is 85 points. A hefty 85 points if you'd like to play in 300-point teams. But still, looks great. And this one says, Team Up, Jean Grey, Marvel Girl, Nightcrawler. If one or more of the listed friendly characters are on the map, Storm and listed friendly characters can use support. I like that. If 2 or more are on the map, opposing characters within 3 squares in line of fire of them can't use phasing teleport, pulse wave, defend, and support. Okay, so they nullify the yellow powers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that was Storm. Glad I pulled her. I mean, like I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned that I didn't really look at any spoilers. I mean, I am human and they would pop up every once in a while. But I never really saw the set list, so I really don't know too much about what's in here. But Storm's kind of like a staple, I think, right? They include her in every X-Men set. Can't wait to try her out. See how she plays. Hopefully she's as good as I think she looks. Next booster. Forge again. Elixir again. Karima. Douglock. Oh. He may be the character of choice here. And Emma Frost. Oh, I know what's going on. What's this? There we go. And Emma Frost. Okay, so I'm going to go take a look at Douglock. I don't know his rarity. Okay, Karima was a rare, but I want to see what Douglock, what kind of crazy powers they gave Douglock here, if any. Here we go. Douglock. Techno-organic shifting trait. Shape change. And it has protected outwit. Okay. Techno-organic replication. When Douglock uses shape change and succeeds, you may choose a standard power the attacker can use, and Douglock can use that power this game. Okay, so it's not even just for that turn, it's for the entire game? That is exactly what it says. Okay, so you can see he's kind of bare on his dial. He's got 10, like no speed powers, no damage powers, just some steel energy and toughness. That's it. 4 range, which is kind of short, but I mean, somewhat lengthy dial. 8 clicks, 60 points. This one's got potential. He's got Excalibur keyword, New Mutants, X-Men, and Robot. And when I say potential, I mean potential for me to like him. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. New Mutants. I like that. Of course, right? Like, why wouldn't Douglock have the New Mutants keyword, I think, is a real question. Here's the next booster pack. We've got Beast. Okay. I like that yellow run along his shorts. Yet another Dr. Alia Gregor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's why I'm saying it. Rachel Gray. Raza. Hey, so they are doing a Starjammers thing. Awesome. Okay. So that, depending on this one, which is Zorn. Oh, wow. So this is going to be a tough decision for me here. Seeing who to pick between Raza or Zorn. But, you know, I've been waiting for Starjammers to be made for a while. So I'm gonna check Raza out. I'm going to see what his card is. Oh, and we got a team up Beast card too. Raza, you're gonna have to wait your turn, buddy, because I want to see this team up card. Let's get Beast back out here. Okay, Beast, you're on the spotlight now. Let's see what you got here, Beast. There we go, Beast. X-Men, X-Force Scientist. Oh, X-Force, I like it. The Mutant CIA, Stealth, improved movement, hindering terrain, improved targeting, hindering terrain. And he also himself has improved movement, elevated terrain. Okay, so I'm going to guess that this is more just dependent on the dial because no special powers. So he's 50 points. He's got couple 11 attacks, which is good. Charge, leadership, perplex, rotating, late dial, close combat expert. Okay, so it looks like he could hold his own for 50 points. And team up Iceman, Angel, Archangel. When establishing theme teams, Beast and the listed characters gain the Defender's keyword and Defender's team ability this game. Yeah, this Beast is getting played definitely with me a lot. This is an amazing team up card. I love this card. I'm so glad I looked at Beast instead of Raza. No offense, Raza. No offense, but I mean, we're talking about Beast here. Let's see. Hey, speaking of, next booster has a Beast waiting for me. Let's see. Sunspot with wild card, the team player. It's an interesting Sunspot. Psylocke, yet again. I can never get tired of looking at Psylocke, though. Sinister clone. Okay, so far he's the runner-up. I like Psylocke, but Sinister clone sounds interesting. And Storm again. The same rare. That's interesting. I don't think that's ever happened to me. If it's happened to you, I feel you. But yeah, that's what I got. Okay, we're going to take a look at the Sinister clone. I'm always curious as to what Mr. Sinister is doing. Oh. Here we go, Sinister clone. He's got Battle World, Other, Marauders, and Scientists. Okay, so I'm glad he has the Marauders, because I do play the Marauders. Which one? There are so many of us. So he just has traded shape change. So he is literally just a clone then. Perplex. Nothing fancy to him. Stealth and Perplex. I mean, for a clone, 25 points. I'm sure there's better ways to spend 25 points in this game. But, you know, if you're looking to round out some Marauders, Theme Teams, Battle World, Scientists, this 25 point Sinister clone may fit your team. Oh, what's this? This is a huge Juggernaut. Massive. Massive Juggernaut. Look at that. I'm going to put Beast next to him for comparison. Cypher. Let me move Beast over. I'm just going to compare all of these to this massive Heroclix right here. forge. Isn't this like the 3rd or 4th forge we've gotten? It used to be that you can never find a good forge. Now there's one too many. And Douglock yet again. Okay, so Cypher, I don't think we've gotten yet. But we're gonna look at this Juggernaut because that's something else. I'm gonna have trouble fitting it on here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Juggernaut. Here we go. Brotherhood of Mutants, Thunderbolts, X-Men, Brute, Mystical. He's got the Mystical Helmet. Colossal Stamina. Juggernaut can reduce penetrating damage and has Protected Outwit. That's really good, right? Protected Outwit, just that he has it. Can reduce penetrating damage and has Protected Outwit. So Psychic Blast doesn't work. Exploit Weakness doesn't work. Outwit doesn't work. So you really just gotta pound that damage through. Special power on speed. Once he starts, he can't be stopped. Charge. When Juggernaut uses it, you may choose to not have his speed. If you do, he can use improved movement, ignores characters, and can only move in a direct path. If Juggernaut used charge during your last turn, he can't become immobile. Okay. Immobile. Siderax Chosen, Stop Click, Impervious, but succeeds on a 4 to a 6. Okay, 50-50 Impervious, I like that. And nothing stops the Juggernaut. Battle Fury. Opposing characters within 4 squares can't use Stop, Leadership, or Perplex. Wow. This Juggernaut is something else, huh? Improved movement, ignores hindering terrain, and breaks blocking terrain when he moves through it. There's his dial. That's a whole lot of goodness right there. 12 attacks, 19 defense, 5 damage. Couple of spots of Battle Fury there to ignore that shape change, mind control. And actually he has Battle Fury because of that special power too. So he can't be mind controlled at all. So this is a Juggernaut that you cannot take the helmet off of, right? You cannot take the helmet off of him. And, oh, this is a character design for Heroclix by Tyler Spees, 2018 Heroclix World Champion. Congratulations, Tyler, being the 2018 Heroclix World Champion. You designed a great click here. Appreciate it. I'm sure the community appreciates it too. Great. So happy with that. So happy with that. Next booster. We got 2 more to go. Here we go. We got Dr. Cecilia Reyes. Rare. Wolverine. Yet again. Marvel Girl. Uncommon, 80 points. Okay. Another Sinister clone. I like it. I don't mind getting these clones. They're not great, but I mean, I'm sure they'll help me round off some Marauders teams. And Tessa, looking very gothic with her red sunglasses. We're going to take a look at Marvel Girl. She's an uncommon, but still, I want to know why she's 80 points. That seems excessive for a Marvel Girl. She has improved targeting, ignores characters, which, you know, she's a telepath, so that makes sense. She's got the Phoenix Force keyword, Quiet Council, X Factor, X Force, X-Men, Cosmic, Ruler. Okay, yeah, she's going to make several teams with all those keywords. Let me turn her a little bit there that way. There you go. Outwit, Psychic Backlash traits. So she has Outwit. When a friendly character with the X-Men keyword is targeted by Outwit, after resolutions, roll a d6. On a 4 to a 6, deal the opposing character that used Outwit 1 penetrating damage. There you go. That's why she's worth 80 points. So she could really just hang back. I'm going to guess she has a decent range. 6 range. Yeah, it's decent. 2 targets. So her strategy would be to hang back. With that energy shield, you especially want to hang back. Protect your team from, you know, the psychic backlash. That's not a bad Jean Grey, actually. Okay, so it's not a trait. It is a special power on her damage. which she has scattered throughout with probability control. Still not bad. Not bad. I don't like that she has telekinesis up front. I would rather have had energy explosion. But I'll still play around with her, we'll see what we can do with her, because she looks pretty cool to play. Going down to my last booster pack. Ooh, I got a Prime. Prime Bishop. It's the uncommon Prime. I'll take it. Another Forge. Yay. Oh, this one is here. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one last. Emma Frost. Cyclops. I'm sorry, not Cyclops. Professor X. I'm getting a little carried away here because I got a Chase, I believe. Old Man Phoenix. I'm gonna get these out of the way. And this looks like an interesting booster. I wanted to see that Professor X and Bishop, but this booster pack it was pretty stacked here. Not gonna lie. Gave me a Prime and a Chase and a Professor X rare. So I still got the rare while getting a Chase and a Prime. This is a good booster pack. Old Man Phoenix. Cool. Let's find out what this is. Phoenix Force, X-Men, Cosmic, and Future. Mutant Regeneration and Cosmic Resurrection. At the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 and heal Old Man Phoenix half the result. This is at the beginning of your turn. It's not free action. It just happens at the beginning of your turn and you heal him half. Doesn't even cost an action. That's ridiculous. The Earth was dead and gone. You should have left it that way. When an opposing character would be KO'd but isn't, after resolutions, give them an unwanted resurrection token. Characters with unwanted resurrection tokens can't heal, evade, or reduce damage. It's kind of a nice way to, I don't want to say nerf or neuter the Krakoan revival trait, but it kind of helps, right? This time, nothing on heaven or earth can stop me. Charge Flurry, special power on speed, and on damage, Righteous Anger is all the fuel I need. Battle Fury and Exploit Weakness. Team ability, Cosmic Energy. Willpower, this character has protected, outwit, uncopyable. Okay, so it's the power Cosmic, but not the power Cosmic. They're just calling it Cosmic Energy because I guess it isn't technically the power Cosmic. He does have Cosmic Energy though. Okay, so he's got a full dial of, wait, is that right? Charge and Flurry. Oh my god, he's got a full dial of Charge and Flurry with several clicks of 4 base damage, full dial of outwit, that blades that can't be outwitted, Battle Fury, Exploit Weakness. My goodness, this thing is gonna tear things up. 160 points, 19 starting defense with Impervious. Yeah, this old man Logan is gonna shred things. There you have it. Excited that I pulled Old Man Phoenix here. Very happy with this brick that I got. I hope you geeked out as much as I did opening these booster packs. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you get notified when the next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching.